Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome to the final episode of Season 1 of my FIFA 20 Ultimate Difficulty Realism Modded Bayern Munich Career Mode. Here today we have the final match of the season, which will decide the season. We have mathematically won it, of course. Weghorst was the top goal scorer for Wolfsburg. Dortmund finished in second, Wolfsburg in third, Hertha Berlin in fourth. We have made it all the way to the UEFA Champions League final against PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. So, if you like the sound of that, feel free to leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new around here with notifications on, let me know in the comments feedback and suggestions for the series, and if you would like to see Season 2, or maybe I should move over to another top European side. So overall this season we have won the Bundesliga after playing 33 games. Unfortunately, due to our injury woes, we were dumped out of the domestic cup, the Pokal, because we had a really string of just terrible injuries. Robert Lewandowski was out, KDB, and Goretzka. But fortunately enough for me, we've made it all the way to the UEFA Champions League final. In the semis, PSG beat their arch rivals, Lyon, Ronaldo, Dele Alli, and would you believe it, Locke Remy, the former Newcastle boy. Or player, rather. He's the top goal scorer for Lille. A couple of other interesting things to note. PSG knocked them out, Lyon, in the semi-finals. Also, Celtic won the Europa League, which is crazy to see. But we're facing PSG, Paris Saint-Germain here. And unfortunately, we can't play our strongest first team. Coutinho is out with an injury, so Coleman's going to have to come in. KDP's picked up way too many yellow cards. KDB has been an absolute disaster of RNG this season. He's had injuries, he's had red cards, he's been so unlucky. Fortunately enough for me, Goretzka is still being able to play for this match. He's going to have to play through with a small niggle. But, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this UEFA Champions League final ends up. Thomas Tuchel has taken them all the way to the final. Neymar was brought in to Paris Saint-Germain for this very reason, to win the UEFA Champions League. But the Bavarians, obviously we need to avenge that loss to Chelsea. We need to sort of harken back when we beat Borussia Dortmund in the UEFA Champions League final. Let's have a look at PSG's squad, how well they've rebuilt theirs, and what we're coming up against. So they're playing a 4-2-4. Icardi, Mbappe, Neymar leading the line, along with Angel Di Maria, Navas in goal, Meunier, Silva, Marquinhos, Juan Bernat in the defensive line. Draxler and Verratti as a two-man pivot in midfield. Okay, they're pushing a lot of players forward. We just need to beat them in midfield and we'll win. Coleman. Robert Lewandowski drops back, gets tackled directly into the path of Draxler. A really sneaky and slick piece of skill moves there with the fake pass. Neymar now on the break against Neuer. And the Parisians go 1-0 up just before the 8th minute there. It's Neymar Jr. to make it 1-0. And Manuel Neuer has capitulated 10 minutes in. That's outstanding. That's something special there by the Brazilian international. Carving through our defense like carving a cake. Scoring his 6th goal of the league. Goretzka. Thiago, Alcantara, David Alaba looking to thread the through ball in. Back to Thiago. Goretzka turns Verratti. Robert Lewandowski turns Thiago Silva. It's Robert Lewandowski to make it 1-1 and answer Neymar's goal in rapid succession. just before the 16th minute there. Thomas Muller coming to celebrate with him in an empty stadium due to the current crisis in the world. Robert Lewandowski gets on the score sheet. Muller back to Robert Lewandowski. The Bavarians are surging forward here. Gnabry is offside. Come on, mate. You've got the rapid pace, speed and power. You could have tempered your run perhaps a little bit. Thiago Alcantara. Back to Robert Lewandowski. Goretzka turns his man. Gnabry's in acres of space. Finish it! Yes! Serge Gnabry to make it 2-1 just before the 26th minute there. Has had a slow and inconsistent season. I'm not going to lie. I don't know why. Maybe he's sort of been potentially the third, the fourth player in that link-up play. But he has seemed absent this season. Along with Coutinho, it's been the KDB, Robert Lewandowski, Thomas Muller and Milik show mostly. Mbappe now 1-on-1, and it's Kylian Mbappe 2-2. 4 goals within 40 minutes, and it's Kylian Mbappe to make it 2-2. And it is absolute ping-pong in this match. There's a small crowd there by the look of it. That's weird. That's the first time I've actually seen that. That must be a glitch for this particular stadium. I am using the no crowd mod, only available on the PC version of FIFA. But that's the only time I've seen it there. Thiago Alcantara trying to save the forward attacking run from Robert Lewandowski. An interesting formation PSG are playing. I don't know how realistic that is to real life. I don't watch PSG overly too much. Obviously, there's no football in the world. But beforehand, were they really playing? Oh, surely that's offside. I was going to say, surely they're not playing a top-heavy 4 at the front. I know they lack significant reinforcements in midfield. Maybe I should play as PSG. Maybe we should take the PSG job after this. Let me know in the comments. Thomas Muller there has made it 3-2 just before the 49th, breaking away with a really good cutback. And I've got to apologise to Thomas Muller. I wanted him to be a bit part squad player, but he has been absolute world class in this series. I can't thank him enough. I need to pick him up in more career modes. Timo Werner's on the move. Maybe we could take the RB Leipzig job. But Icardi has answered Thomas Muller's goal within the 56 minutes. 6 goals in this UEFA Champions League final. From the neutral perspective, this is the type of match you want. Juan Bernat charging forward here. Finds Verratti, a nice 1-2 pass with Neymar. Neymar burns Joshua Kimmich. Finds Verratti on the overlap. It's Mbappe and Neuer with the save. Will this match go to extra time? It's time to make some substitutions now, though. We've got limited reinforcements available to us. We'll try and do our best. Ivan Perisic, Milik, and Di Maria. Icardi, get it out. Perisic back on the ball. Joshua Kimmich. Alphonso Davies coming on the right. Thiago Alcantara, Milik. Looking to thread through Thomas Muller. And it's a poor placed pass. Neymar back to Juan Bernat. Davies coming in here. Davies with a fantastic interception. But one of the cult favourites for this series was Alphonso Davies. Coleman there can't thread through the attack. Muller looking for Alphonso Davies. The Canadian international has broken away here with rapid pace. Finish it! It's Alphonso Davies, the teenager, to make it 4-3 in the 88th there. The Canadian international, the embodiment and regen, you could say, of David Alaba, has surged forwards here and scored a cracking goal into the top right-hand corner here. I don't believe it. It's snatch and grab here in the dying moments. And Alphonso Davies has come up clutch. Looking for his second. Can't quite beat Marquinhos. But I think that's it. I think she's all over Red Rover. 7 goals in the UEFA Champions League final. And Bayern Munich under the captainship of Manuel Neuer and managerial of myself, we've won the UEFA Champions League. We didn't have our strongest first team, but in this final and like overall in the season, but I've had an absolute blast playing with Bayern Munich. Unfortunately, we couldn't do the treble, which I attribute to our injury woes. However, we've gone and done the double, which I think is respectable enough to leave this first season here. If not, maybe we can move on to another team. Maybe PSG. We still haven't played as Atletico. There's still a fair few Premier League sides, and those in Serie A, Inter, AC Milan. There is a fair few, of course. Here is the squad. Let's have a look at the stats for the season, because overall, I'm sure you're curious to see. So Milik scored 19 goals. Along with Robert Lewandowski, they both played 36 games. KDB scored 16, Ivan Perisic 14, along with Goretzka. Coutinho not scoring that many though. But thank you very much for watching Season 1 of the Ultimate Difficulty Fiver's Realism Modded Realism Career Mode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know other career series you would like me to do. 1 league title, 1 Continental Cup. Or maybe you'd like to see Season 2. Maybe we can try and achieve the treble next season in Season 2. Let me know what you decide. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not enjoying the series, feel free to leave a dislike. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box these days. To get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click subscribe, of course, and the bell to join the notification squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, maybe some PSN and Xbox codes to buy packs for Ultimate Team, or maybe just some games, I really do recommend checking out my affiliation link, G2A. There's some really good prices, so even just going looking around, to be honest. Anyway, the Patreon and Steam group there as well. Come and join the community on Steam. My name has been Simpzy. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Royce